Remember, this is paper trading only. Um, I am shorting the stock. I'm trying to make this video real quick because I'm not done trading this stock, but I have some personal issues going on right now. Um, where someone needs me to run an errand for them while I'm trading. Um, Somewhat of an emergency, but it's very annoying. But I guess I just got to do it. But I want to talk about how I shorted this stock um, real quick and just do this video before I quickly leave while I'm trading, still trading it. But I'll show you here. Market open. The stock was kind of like stuttering the whole time. I couldn't really tell if it was going to go down. Honestly, I thought it was going to spike up to this 1322 level, and then I was going to short from there. It was going to be a parabolic short on the first green day, and then I just shorted and risked from high of day pre market. It didn't give me that. It was like trying to push up, but it was being stopped, and then it was trying to go down, but it was also being stopped. If you were watching the level twos at this time, I wasn't. You probably would be able to see the manipulation going on the first few minutes of the day. Um, and then I was tempted to short, but I still was very uncomfortable with this, and I was trying to be disciplined, and I wasn't trying to chase. And then it pushed up to 1149, came back down, and I'm like, someone's manipulating this stock, but I can't figure out which way they're trying to make it go. Um, then it started just going down a little bit, and it pushed up to here, and I was like, okay, this is where I should enter my short. And I entered my short here after it pushed up at 11:55. I mean 10:55 or 54. That's where I got executed. Not really what I wanted, but I ended up chasing it. I had my order at 1070. I really wanted like 11 to 1110, but I chased it. Um, then I tried adding, but I missed my ad. Um, and now it's just fading. So if I looked at the the offering here. It had an offering in February. So if you look here in February, um, you can see what's the date? February what? 26. So you can see here that where's 26? They did the offering. I don't know if they dumped it here or dumped it here, but just know they're dumping. Clearly, you can see they're dumping. So I'm assuming that they're either done with their offering or they're almost done. So the float says I really hate this computer. But the float says like I think 49. The float says 49, I think, million. But at that offering they said the outstanding will be 70 million after its offering is over with. I don't know if it's over with or not, but I can assume it's close to 70. And it's more accurate on the it's more accurate on the SEC filings versus versus is more accurate on the SEC filings versus Yahoo Finance. I'm trying to make this video as short as I can, but it's not happening. So I was up like over $300 at some point. Now I'm giving back half of that, but I'm still recording and I'm still trading this stock. Um, just trying to do a video, but trying to show you the flow. If it will allow me to. I don't know. This internet is just horrible, and on this entire neighborhood, just horrible. Across the street, down the street, it's horrible internet. I don't know why y'all still paying for this bullshit. So it says 46 here, but the offering had said 70. Um, so yeah, it rebounded pretty well. This might be a short squeeze. I know people are covering here, but what I was trying to get to the point, what I was trying to explain is that this stock probably has a lot of room to fail or to fall down back to the eights if it just keeps fading like this. But on the yearly chart, you can see it will fade and bounce right back up, fade, really choppy. So I don't have much time left, but I am watching it to see what it's gonna do. I hope it gives me another crack very soon, um, so I can cover into the low point. Um, and then I will, if it pulls back down here, I'll cover. But it seems like this is the official bounce, which I didn't cover into. But if it breaks past 50, this this level right here, then I just gotta cover. Um, but yeah. So I'm thinking in my head right now, okay, discipline is the number one thing I need to focus on. So I know, okay, hey, it's not working out now. I'm almost break even. Where do I cover? Do I cover at my entry? Do I just cover at 50? Also, I'm thinking, okay, trade this intelligently. I'm not at a point where I need to cut losses quickly. I should have covered, but I didn't. I chased it, so I'm in low, so I should be covering low. I chased it, so I'm in at a really low price, shorting it. So I should be covering pretty quickly, which I didn't. Um, so now I'm thinking to myself, I just gotta call it a scratch. But I'm thinking to myself, how can I do this intelligently? Should I give this more time? Or if it breaks 50, I just get out? I think it's gonna keep fading, but I don't want it to pass my entry and take a loss on this when this trade wasn't even supposed to be for that long. Um, it was not supposed to be for that long. So thinking, and I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, I gotta cover at and I'm entering my order now. I gotta cover it at 50 or at least my entry. And to be honest, my entry it's not ideal, but 50 is because of the sideways price action. That support has now become resistance right here, this area right here. I wonder if I can. No, I don't want that. Looking for like a bump. Okay. This area right here of candlesticks has become support. I mean, it has become resistance now. So if it breaks past the highest point of this, which will be about, I'll call it my entry. If it breaks past that, I'm getting out, which it looks like it's about to. I can take the small gain of 50, 60 bucks compared to what I could have made, but I'd rather give it time. Um, but I want to trade this intelligently and give this time. And here we go. I need to get out. I need to be getting out. Is it gonna touch it again? All right, here's the fell. It hit my entry, and I begin to enter my order, and I was coming down some. Hopefully, it goes back down to under 990, but that's not a guarantee. I mean, I won't say I believe, but I think there's a high possibility it's going to come back down. But I do have to play it smart and not risk too much. So I guess I'm gonna give this a second chance. Although it did hit my risk and it's already like giving me back almost $200 in gains. But I need this. Well, I won't say I need it to. 'Cause I don't control anything here. But it would be nice for it to go under 990s for me to get out here with a nice profit of over 300 bucks. And I mean, I'm risking. My entry was 1055, and I was risking to 1110. That was a pretty high risk. But if you do the math here, um, 55 to that's point 55 from 1055 to 1110. That's about 1055. I mean, from 1055 to 1110. That's a 55 cent difference times um 500 shares, and that's not even how much I really wanted to get in with. I'm risking $275. I can't try to pursue a risk to reward, a 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 risk reward. I can't try to get that because I chased it and um, I my entries were horrible. But I guess I can try to aim for 1-1 or just whatever I can get. But right now, I'm not thinking about risk to reward. I am, but I'm not trying to aim for a 3-1 or 2-1 or even 1-1. I'm just trying to see. I'm not even thinking on that level. I'm just trying to play it accordingly to the chart because, um, of course, yeah, I chased it, and the chart is telling me, or from what I've seeing, the chart could be telling me that it's gonna give me a straight fade all day from what I'm seeing. And from what I've been seeing all last week, it's just been straight fades all day. I've been missing out on a lot of massive fades. So if I can be patient and be smart, I can trade this pretty well and make a nice gain. So I'm gonna try to give this a little bit more time with the lack of time that I have, and we'll go from there. So I wanted to go under 1010 and then go under 990. It's holding up. Guess I just gotta give it some time. I'm gonna set an alert because I do not like staring at the screen. It hurts my eyes, especially if I'm dehydrated. It looks like I'm not gonna get what I want, and that was just a temporary pullback, and I'm just gonna have to get out now. So if it breaks past, yeah, here we go. Gotta get out. This is gonna break past it or what? Yeah, I gotta get out if it breaks past 57. It's okay. I fucked up. I mean, I won't say I really fucked up. Um, I was up $300, and um, I was trying to give it more time to see if it was gonna fade some more, and it ended up bouncing. And yeah, I didn't take gains quickly because you know, I didn't know it was gonna go all the way up to here and then push up even higher. I didn't know that. And I was already chasing, so I should have covered early, but it's okay. I didn't. The only thing I really fucked up at was chasing. Um, so now I'm trying to cover. I don't mind this small loss. fucking chasing this shit now. I was trying to get out at 55. It just blew past. I didn't hit. I did not enter a stop limit order, but I'm waiting for it to give me a chance to get out. This is a squeeze. It could be a squeeze right now, but trying to get out. I didn't. I was trying to get out at 55. It just kept pushing up. As I was explaining before, the only area that I felt like I fucked up and wasn't really disciplined on was my entry I was uncomfortable with it, and I made the decision that I was going to short it and it was going to fall, but um, I just couldn't pull the trigger because I was uncomfortable, and I chased it. Uh, as and then I won't say I made a bad decision of not covering here after it went under 10. In my head, I was thinking, okay, it's under 10. Um, that's a great sign. That's a great sign that it might fail um, for the rest of the day, but it was only down $3. I thought it could continue to fall, but if you look at the 5 day chart, look at the 5 day chart, or not this chart, but it's been slowly uptrending. It's been slowly uptrending, so I did not know that was gonna happen. This crash right here, I did not expect that. That was not part of the plan, but good for me. Um, so yeah, I only fucked up right here of chasing, not covering here. I don't call that an error because I was just trying to see what it was gonna do. I should have covered here. I fucked up here, not covering here. Um, and then I was trying to be patient to see if it would give me a pullback, and which it did more than what I expected. So now that I'm back in the green, I'm gonna see if it's gonna go lower than the 90s, which it hit 95. But I'm looking to see if it's gonna break here, and I'm gonna cover here because this stock has really kind of like made me uncomfortable, and I don't like trading. No matter what, when you're trading, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. But when you're like left and right and confused, and you're just not sure, if you're not sure, just stay out. Don't trade. And that's my concept here. So I'm gonna see if it's gonna break past the 90s, which is now doing, and then I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna cover into a nice area if I can. So let's see. I'm trying to cover under lower day. Market open, just market open under 85 if I can. I'm wondering if we can get another drop like that, or just any hard pullback. It's not giving me what I want, but I think it's going to keep fading. Just give it a little bit more time. Looking to get out at 975 if possible, just to see if this hard crack right here, just to see if it will continue to fall. Because it was clearly being manipulated with this hard fall right here. So I would expect another hard fall unless it just bounces back up. But that would just that would just mean somebody's continue to manipulate it up and down. But I think after anybody who's long in this stock, after they've seen that hard fall and now it's just broke the lower day, I would expect more shorts to be getting in, chasing it, and whatever. Um, longs selling, and just more panic. So I'm trying to give it more time. I did not expect it to crash like that, but they're good for me. I'm glad it was caught live so that you can see. But I'm just looking for another pullback, like another fade or another crack like that. I'm not thinking of money. I'm thinking of discipline up first and strategy. And right now, I'm thinking of strategy. I'm just giving it some time to see what it's gonna do. My real exit point was supposed to be 1110. So that's why when it came up here, I didn't hit a market order or anything to get out because I'm like, my original risk was 1110 and I was down like $150, close to 200, and I was okay with that because I'm like, okay, I originally was risking 275. So don't panic. And you clearly see this stock keeps fading, pulling back, and then bouncing, pulling back. As you saw here, it was fading and it pushed up, faded, pushed up here a little bit, faded, pushed up. So it might fade and it might fade more and give me a better exit. But that's why I didn't just throw a market order to get out. But right now it's taking, I won't say it's taking too long, but it's giving me this choppy vibe right here. So we'll see um, what happens. We're under 80. Good. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was trying to be patient for. For just was looking for an exit of 75, 975. Um, it's giving me close to that. Um, I'm looking for. I'm not trying to change my mindset, but I'm looking for like a hard pull. But I don't think I'm gonna get that, so I'm gonna just enter my order soon. But I don't think it's fully faded because normally you get two fades, and you got one here, one there. So trying to see what is it gonna do. Is it gonna give me what I'm looking for? If I be a little patient. I'm not trying to think about the money right now. I'm thinking about the trade. when I was first learning how to trade, I always think of, I was always thinking like trying to force the stock to go my way mentally, and I'd be like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And I'm thinking that right now, but I'm less of that because I know I can't control the stock, and I already knew that, but I got a better understanding of that. I really cannot control the stock, and that doesn't help. It actually hurts you when you're like, come on, come on, come on. And you just got to keep thinking probability, probability. What's the probability? And the probability that it continues to fade is starting to show that it might be pretty low at this point. So I should be covering right here. I'm going to try to be a little bit more patient and tell myself I'm willing to take a 990 exit versus a 975. And these are just all the thoughts that's running through my mind right now. It's not, it might not be anything you can learn off of, but it's just what's running through my mind. A whole bunch of things are running through my mind right now. Cover here, wait, hold here, cover here. Um, then I'm thinking, okay, what if it squeezes past you, or what if it does this, or what if it does that? I'm thinking so many crazy shit, but I have to come back to reality, and or not, maybe it's not even reality, but I have to catch myself, and I have to think probability. What's the probability? And I have to remind myself it's okay to lose. When I tell myself it's okay to lose, it makes trading so much easier. And then when I evaluate, okay, how much am I losing? Okay, right now I'm up, so if it pushes up, no matter what, I'm on top. I just have to take a smaller gain. And then right here, I was thinking, okay, you're down more than what you wanted, but your original risk is 11.10. So if you have to, hit a market order and take a loss, a couple $100 loss. Fuck it. But that couple $100 loss is not as bad as what I was getting before, a couple $1,000 loss. So all this shit is running through my mind, and although it's paper trading, I'm taking it very seriously. So I'm trying to get out now. I entered my order at 90. Hopefully it pulls back and partially filled. And filling again. It's trying to fill, and I'm completely filled at 990. And maybe 990, getting out at 990 wasn't the smartest thing to do. It wasn't an actual exit point, and I probably could have got out lower. But I'm okay with it. You know, my patience is running out. My time is running out. I'm cool with a $322 gain compared to a possibly $450 gain. I'm cool with that. Um, so, you know, all in all, I think this was a pretty okay trade. There's some errors here, a small error here, but I don't count that against myself. And small errors here, but it's okay. I didn't expect it to have this big pullback, panic drop right here. And who knows, it might fall under 974. But I'm out now. I'm out, and if this stock gives me another opportunity, I'll probably just mentally trade it, or if I'm in my front of my computer, I'll trade it. But as of right now, I'm done for the day. And I think this was a pretty great lesson to learn.